On this podcast, we talk about the books, both old and new, that are worth putting on your to-be-read list. I'll include the back cover synopsis, content warnings, as well as my pro and con list. To avoid any spoilers, head over to my Instagram at enjoylifewithme.angela. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these books. Let's jump in for the day. Today we're going to be talking about The Family Business by Huxley and Jade, Behr, which is the second book in their series, The Ortiz Family. The back cover synopsis says, a green beret and a cautious office admin go undercover to catch a pop star's stalker. Promotion should be rewarded, but when Joaquin Ortiz has learned that as he climbs the rank, he only moves further away from the adrenaline-pumping frontline missions he loves. So when his brother-in-law requests his help, he jumps at the chance to go undercover as a civilian for a little excitement. Dana Blakely, an office administrator for her brother, has spent the last 15 years playing it safe. Her purposefully uneventful life is thrown off the rails when Clark informs her she will pose as the new assistant. This special forces soldier is the epitome of everything Dana avoids. Big, bold, dangerous. She doesn't know if she fears the undercover fieldwork more or the stress she's putting on her heart by spending so much time with her heroic, gorgeous, temporary colleague, because the more she gets to know her partner, the higher the stakes grow for their client's safety, her personal happiness, and the reputation of her family business. This is a dual point of view contemporary romance with some action. I don't want to say it's a suspense because it's not that much, but it does have some action in it. It does have the forced proximity trope though, which is super fun. The intimacy is moderate. There are makeouts. They're just kind of touchy people, so like playing with hair kind of things, flirting. The language is mild 3 times, I believe. Violence, pretty mild. Stalker threats. There was a couple of shots, like gunshots. And potential triggers, there was an accident, surgeries, and threats on life from the stalker. Now, on the con side, again, I kind of struggled connecting with the characters. I guess it just doesn't feel like there's a lot of emotional buildup from like the third person perspective, I think is what it is. But the story itself did flow better, so I liked that. And I really enjoyed having a little more action in the book. The first book was more Downton Abbey, below stairs kind of romance. This is more bodyguards, suspense, romance. But it was pretty funny, honestly. There was them having the conversation, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. I'm serious, you don't want to mess with me. I don't give up, and I have a very immature sense of humor. She walks away. Not scared, soldier boy. Or when they're asking like why he let her do something, he's like, let her? I can't walk. She looked me up and down and asked how I was going to stop her. Which, I mean, can't do anything about it. There was also when he's having this moment of like, what other unspoken rules have I not broken yet? He had the hots for his partner, while the entire world thought he was married to their client, and he wants to kiss the boss's little sister. I mean, it makes you wonder. It was just cute. I mean, when Dana's like, is my crush totally obvious? He's gorgeous, kind, intelligent, complicated, best of the best soldiers. Of course she was obsessed with him. Or Colonel Glass, stop backtracking for a second so I can tell you. I just love it. There was just a lot of cute things going on in there. You also got a couple of good life reminders too. Time spent making a good decision is never wasted. That's a quote everyone should just put up on their kitchen wall. Or the one that says, things happen that are out of our control, but we just have to do the best we can at that moment. And I really liked that one, where it's just like, we can't judge our past selves for information we have now, because you didn't back then. You just got to do the best you can. Also, when she said she wouldn't blame herself for crying, of course not. There's nothing wrong with crying. Tears balance out your nervous system. It's a good thing for you. Best part of this book, though, was the Spanish at the end. But don't worry, if your Spanish is as non-existent as mine is, it's translated for you. So don't worry, you're going to love it. It's the best. And I do wonder how book 3 is going to go, because there was enough teasers there at the end that I think it's going to be fun. I'm excited. I hope you'll jump over to my social media pages. I've got the clickable link in the show notes so that you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you prefer. And I hope to hear your thoughts on this book, or these authors, or this genre, whatever you want to talk about. I'm here to talk about books. I'll talk to you guys soon. Happy reading.